Hello, everyone, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Resilient Immigrant Q4 Virtual Mixer. And today we're going to be talking about everything Resilient Immigrant stands for. And the purpose of our Q4 mixer, or just our virtual mixers in general, is to provide insights on what we've been up to as an organization. For people who do not know about Resilient Immigrants, we provide information about our programs, how you can get involved, our past events, our upcoming events, and how to stay connected with us. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. Okay, so if you guys can see my screen, I hope you can. All right, so Resilient Immigrant is an organization that provides a safe and welcoming space to newcomers so they can find the guidance, encouragement, opportunities, and everything they need to thrive in their new environments. So, Resilient Immigrants is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our goal is to help immigrants from all backgrounds, all races, doesn't matter where you're from. We understand that the immigrant journey is the same, the challenges are very similar, and we're here to support you and provide as much resources, encouragement, support, community to help you on your immigrant journey. Okay, let's jump into what our vision and mission is. So, our vision is a world where immigrants have the resources and opportunities they need to succeed without having to start from scratch, but also we understand that it's extremely important for immigrants to feel embraced and celebrated by their new communities. Our mission is to empower immigrants through career development, entrepreneurship, mentorship, and community building, providing the support they need to overcome challenges and build successful lives. All right, so what do we do? Resilient Immigrants has numerous programs. Our core focus is around workforce development and economic empowerment. However, we do other things which we're going to talk about today, but our Resilient Immigrants, we celebrate the achievements of immigrants. We foster economic empowerment and we provide a supportive community. Our real goal, our main goal, is to help immigrants reach their full potential. So, we're going to dive right into the programs that we offer our Resilient Immigrants. So, like I said, our core focus is workforce development and economic empowerment. We provide workshops that cover essential topics such as helping immigrants with job readiness, building a resume because their resume from their home country might not be, similar to how it's done in their new country. So providing guidance, insights, tools, strategies on how to transfer or even translate their skills into a format that is well accepted or understood in their new country. It's extremely important. We also do workshops on mock interviews, helping people understand how to interview, how to optimize their LinkedIn profile or Indeed profile to get them ready for the job market. Our economic empowerment is focused on the individuals who are entrepreneurial. Not everyone is cut out for a 9 to 5. And so our economic empowerment focuses on helping individuals who are business focused to grow their businesses, to start their businesses, how to gain access to funds, how to employ individuals to help them in their businesses, how to get funding, things like that. And so we do all of these things, workforce development and economic empowerment, as programs that, as an immigrant, you would sign up for, and we would, take you through the entire journey. We also have our Resilient Mentorship Program. So this program connects immigrants with experienced mentors from various professional backgrounds. Think about it. An immigrant comes into a new environment and they don't know anything. They're going to make mistakes because they do not know. The idea behind our mentorship program is to help you avoid those mistakes. We pair you with someone who has been there, who has the experience, who has the knowledge, who has the skill sets to take you on your journey to avoid wasting time that you don't need to waste or mistakes that you don't need to make at all. And our mentorship is not just focused on career or entrepreneurship, it's focused on other areas as well, such as financial literacy, helping you understand um, the economic system, helping you integrate socially and culturally, as well as providing insights on real estate or investments, family, things like that. So the mentorship program is really um, it's, it's there to help you so that you don't make mistakes. Another program that we have is a Resilient Women Rising. So the Resilient Women Rising program is a transformative program dedicated to empowering immigrant women who have faced adversity such as domestic violence, trauma, or life transitions. There's so many people who have gone through VAWA and they're still trying to find their feet. They're still trying to navigate their immigrant journey even after facing trauma. And so, as resilient immigrants, we support these women by providing guidance, counseling, coaching to really provide them with resources, education, so that they feel empowered to go out and, fulfill their true potential. All right, resilient stories. So, at Resilient Immigrants, we share inspiring immigrant stories through interviews, documentaries. We also highlight immigrants who have made it to the news, who have done impactful things in their adopted countries, because immigrants add greatly to the GDP of their adopted homes, and immigrants are not celebrated enough. And so, our resilient immigrants were taking the time and the effort to, tell the stories of these individuals so that people not only feel inspired, but it also helps change the narratives and the stereotypes around what it means to be an immigrant. All right, so these are the ones that we're highlighting here. However, we have more programs that we offer. We also have our immigration clinics. The immigration clinics are a free resource or workshop, you can say, to help individuals who are going through immigration challenges. We bring immigration lawyers on board once a month to answer questions to individuals who are seeking guidance and don't necessarily want to commit to paying a consultation fee, because we know that it's pricey, it's expensive to get the time of a lawyer, an immigration lawyer. So we reach out to lawyers and they give us their time voluntarily pro bono, and we provide that to individuals who need the service. All right. So one of the things that we pride ourselves here at Resilient Immigrant is the community building, cultural, social integration, and we do that with the events that we have. And we're showing here all of the past events we've had in the last 3 months. These specific ones are the Knowledge is Power series. One of the things that immigrants struggle with a lot is really lack of information, lack of knowledge. And when you don't know certain things, you're going to make mistakes. And so this particular series, the Knowledge is Power series, is there to provide information on navigating the immigrant journey. And as you can see, we've had different topics. In the month of July, we talked about navigating a new country as a young African immigrant. We had speakers who had been through the experience, who came in as young adults to go through college and the experiences they faced, just navigating a new country as a young star, making new friends, adapting, how to deal with, the cultural changes, missing home, things like that. So it was a very inspiring and insightful conversation. And this is so relevant because every day we see people who are constantly coming into the country as students, those who have just graduated from high school and are coming to do their college um, abroad. And so this conversation was very insightful. Um, in August, we also talked about the role of entrepreneurship in global development. And the focus here was really understanding that we're not just here to better ourselves, but understanding that we need to give back. So entrepreneurship is key. And how can we give back to the countries we're coming from? How can we help develop those countries? So we talked about how to start up a business, what entrepreneurship entails. This was also another very insightful conversation. And then very recently, last month, which was mental health month, we talked about maintaining mental wellness as an immigrant. And as you guys know, immigrants face a lot of trials, adversities, challenges, the list goes on. And being able to maintain mental wellness is extremely important. And so we had mental wellness experts who came on board to talk about strategies for maintaining mental wellness, things that you can do to ensure that you don't fall into a state of depression or anxiety just due to the challenges you're facing. So one of them was it couldn't be overemphasized, was having a community to talk to, or a community of individuals who are going through something similar as you, who understand your journey, so that they can relate to you, they can sympathize with you and provide guidance and the support that you need. So the Resilient Immigrant community, of course, is one that we encourage immigrants to be a part of, to gain support and all the other resources that we provide. Okay, so we're going to jump right into our upcoming events. So in this month, actually, on October 26th, we're going to be talking about navigating career, culture, and family as an immigrant mom. And we have amazing speakers. The speakers we have are from various walks of lives, and we're just going to come together and have a conversation for all the immigrant moms out there who are navigating challenging times of motherhood, still trying to balance career and still maintain their culture. It's not easy. And so having this conversation not only reinforces the fact that women are extremely powerful because they have to do all of these things, but gives hope to other people that you're not alone. So whatever you're feeling, whatever challenges or struggles you're facing, you're not alone. A lot of people have been there, they are there, and they're going through it with different resources, different strategies, and we're going to share all of those strategies with you. In November, we have our first annual Resilient Friendsgiving event. This is happening on November 30th. It's an in-person event, and it's an opportunity for immigrants to get together and just be thankful for our journey, share stories, connect with fellow immigrants and friends of immigrants. So it's not just for immigrants, we're also celebrating with people who understand that what the immigrant journey is, who understand that immigrants definitely contribute to the GDP of their new environment. So it's for immigrants and friends of immigrants. And again, it's just a time to enjoy, have delicious meals, and just appreciate the spirit of community. Okay. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about the success stories and testimonials of Resilient Immigrant members. So Prudence is currently based in New York, and Prudence joined the Resilient Immigrant community a while back. And her testimonial here talks about when she moved from where she used to live to New York. She didn't have anybody. She was alone. She was frustrated. She didn't know how to navigate trying to find resources or just an apartment, things that she needed in the new state. And when she mentioned on the community that she just moved to New York, one of the other community members raised the hand and provided her with so much support and guidance, which helped alleviate all the challenges that she was facing. The individual in person helped her, you know, guided her, provided her with support, and they built a friendship. So although she's still navigating her immigrant journey, but Prudence's story just testifies to the importance of having a community, the power of having a community of individuals who understand what you're going through, who can help you, who can support you. And that's what Resilient Immigrant is here for. We have another testimonial from Idowu Alao. Idowu is actually based in Canada, and when Idowu moved to Canada, it was a fresh start for her. But finding a job was extremely difficult. She struggled for months. There was no job. She applied endlessly, but it was all just rejection over a rejection. And then Idowu signed up for one of the programs, the Workforce Development Economic Empowerment Program, which was a 6 weeks program. And in her words, it was a game changer. This 6 weeks course gave her practical tools, personalized guidance, and a boost of confidence. And just weeks afterwards, of completing the 6 weeks program, Ido was able to land a job. And she's so grateful to Resilient Immigrant for helping her turn things around and finally getting her career on track in Canada. Okay, so for individuals out there who are looking for support, who are struggling with, finding a community, starting your business, definitely join the Resilient Immigrant community, because you not only get resources, tools, strategies, program, but you also get a community. You get the support that you need. You get the guidance to help you on this lonely journey. It doesn't have to be lonely if you have a community. All right, so now let's jump into how you can get involved. How can you get involved with Resilient Immigrant? So the first thing is you could join us by being a volunteer. We have numerous roles, from grant writing, operations, social media, community engagement. We have events that we attend. We have events that we also organize. And so we need volunteers to help us. We cannot do it alone. So we need your support. So you can get involved by being a volunteer. You could also get involved by being a mentor. So if you are an immigrant, you've gone through your immigrant journey, everything is, working well for you now. You're fully integrated socially, culturally, you understand the system. Please sign up as a mentor and give back to those who are just coming, who are just starting, who are still trying to find their feet, because it is not easy. So you volunteer your time. It doesn't have to be rigorous hours. Just a few hours a week would go a very long way in guiding someone away from making grievous mistakes that would affect their trajectory, or just their entire journey as an immigrant. We also are constantly calling out to speakers, people to speak at the different programs or the different events that we have, especially our KIP Knowledge is Power series. So we need people to sign up as speakers, and the speaker category is very wide. It's on various topics, various fields of interest. So whether it's mental wellness or career development or business growth, financial literacy, real estate development, the list goes on. Integrating socially and culturally, you can sign up as a speaker based on your expertise. We need your expertise, and you do not have to be an immigrant to sign up as a speaker. Okay, we understand that we need to learn from people who understand the lay of the land. So as a speaker, you're providing expert guidance based on your knowledge, based on your expertise, not necessarily based on your immigrant journey. So if you're interested in being a speaker, you don't have to be an immigrant. Please sign up. We have the links on all of our social media. Click on the link and fill out the form to be a speaker. Now, we're constantly looking for people to partner with. organizations to partner with because we cannot do it alone. Collaboration is key. And so there's so many initiatives that we want to bring on board, but we need to partner with people so that it's sustainable. So if you're interested in a partnership, if you like what we do, if you're motivated, if you're inspired by the vision and the mission of Resilient Immigrants, please send us an email. Please connect with us. We would love to work with you. We would love to partner with you. Would love to collaborate with you. Um, there's so much we can do together collectively than when we do it individually. And of course, lastly, sponsorship. So again, Resilient Immigrants is a non-profit organization. So we're constantly looking for sponsorship, financial sponsorship, operational sponsorship. Sponsorship can come in different ways. And so if you have an idea on how you can sponsor Resilient Immigrant, how you can be a sponsor, please reach out to us. We definitely want to have a conversation with you, want to hear from you. We would love for you to sponsor us. Okay, and just have it in mind that your engagement empowers immigrants and supports all of our programs so that we can actually fulfill our mission and vision of helping immigrants thrive and have, a community that embraces them and celebrates all of their contributions and achievements. All right. Why should you join the Resilient Immigrant community? So, first things first, to connect with a supportive community. It's so important for you to have a community. It's so important for you to have a circle of people who understand what you're going through, of people who have been where you're at, so that they can advise you, so that they can support you, and so that you don't have to make the mistakes that you normally make. Also, just people understanding where you've been, people who can relate to it, right? So that's the very first reason, is to connect with a supportive community. The second is to access resources and opportunities. So, like I said, all of our programs are there for you, and we want you to access it. We want you to utilize it. We want you to take advantage of all of these things that we've put together to help immigrants. You also gain practical knowledge on navigating the immigrant journey from a cultural, from a social perspective, how to really integrate, how to mix, right? It's not just about being with people who look like you or being with fellow immigrants like yourself. You need to integrate, and so you gain practical knowledge on how to navigate your immigrant journey, how to socialize, and things of that nature. Last but not the least, we want you to be inspired. We want you to be inspired by stories of immigrants who are doing amazing things, immigrants who started with nothing and today are, doing amazing things, immigrants who are making the news. They're providing so much impact to different countries, to helping people. And we also want to tell your story as well. So we want to hear your story as well, because your story can inspire the next person. So it's not just about being inspired, but also inspiring others as well, because your story matters and your story should be told. So if you're interested, we definitely want you to check us out on our website. It's www.resilientimmigrant.org, and we want you to connect with us at Resilient Immigrant on Instagram, Resilient Immigrant on LinkedIn, across all social media platforms. We want you to connect with us. And I know I went through this deck pretty quickly, and you guys might have questions, and we want your questions. We want to answer the questions. So if you do have questions, please send us an email at support@resilientimmigrant.org. You could also send us a message on LinkedIn, or you can send us a DM on Instagram. So we're very social. So either way, whether it's email, whether it's LinkedIn or Instagram, send us a message with your questions, and we'll definitely get back to you. All right. So that was all that I had for today. I hope you guys found this helpful. We do this on a quarterly basis just to tell people about Resilient Immigrant, let them know that we exist and we're here to support. So, and spread the word as well. If you know someone who needs Resilient Immigrant, don't be a gatekeeper. Definitely share it with them and spread the word as much as possible. We'll have our next virtual mixer in Q1 to talk about what we've been up to, since Q4 and the plans that we have for Q1. So until